Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Eric with Poseidon Gaming here today, and I'm going to bring you a cool little tutorial, a guide of sorts, to playing Destiny. Now, this is for PvP, so if you're used to playing PvE, you're shit out of fucking luck, but this is all for PvE. Best way to play the PvP, the only way to play the PvP, probably the only way to technically play the game at this point, but it's awesome. You got to do it. Give it a try. If you suck dick, this is worth every fucking moment. So let's get into the stats, let's get into the class, and let's see what we're working with. So first things first is, you're going to want to be a Titan. No other class works. Don't fuck around with that gay-ass pussy hunter shit. Warlocks are pretty alright, but don't even fucking bother. You want to go with the Titan, and you want to be a striker. There's no options. You have to. This literally is the only thing you have. If you don't have a Titan, delete one of your characters, make a Titan. That's the only choice you have. So we're going to run with the striker, you know, all this shit, the recovery, armor, agility, whatever, none of that matters. Do whatever the fuck you want with that. You're not going to be using any of that. You're not going to be using your special. Now, you have a couple options, realistically speaking, between the shoulder charge and Juggernaut. Now, shoulder charge is absolute bullshit, and you're going to want to use that. Juggernaut's just as absolute bullshit, and works especially well with what we're going for here. But, you know, shoulder charge, man. You're going to go with that. All right. So what we're going to do with our weapons is, the first thing is, we're going with the universal remote. Now, the universal remote is the most underused, underappreciated weapon in all of Destiny. And in my opinion, should be used way more often. I mean, it blows my mind that people choose not to do it. Why not use a shotgun as your primary? It's like the greatest fucking idea that ever existed. So I say go for it. Give it a try. It's definitely worth using an exotic slot. And if you don't have it yet, you're, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're going to have to get it. The next thing you could do is you could run a sniper. I'm running the 1,000-yard stare. It doesn't really matter what you're going to use because you're never going to use it in it. But if you want to, run a sniper, or fuck, even if you want to, bam, run another shotgun. You know, people barely use shotguns to begin with, so you know, take advantage of the double shotgun setup if you can. Your heavy doesn't matter, realistically speaking, because usually your team's too incompetent to get the heavy ammunition, and if you're playing with friends, well, you know, you're probably going to die anyway. So what's the point? Gear, you know, I like to go for discipline and strength. Strength, you get to punch guys in the head a little bit more often. Discipline, you get to throw fucking grenades around like it's nothing. So, absolutely go for those two. You'll get your super in due time. Trust me, you're not going to have a hard time building that shit. Now, you have an option. You have a couple options, in my opinion, for this build. The first is the Twilight Garrison. The Twilight Garrison gives you unbelievable abilities to move around, maneuverability, all kinds of good shit. It's great. It's awesome. It's fantastic. 90% of the time you'll forget that you're wearing it and you won't use it. But in the other small circumstances where you don't, it's going to come in handy. Now, another thing you could do is you could use no backup plans. You know, shotgun kills trigger force barrier, and force barrier duration is increased. It's phenomenal. It's great, and especially for what we're using, dual shotguns, why not go for it? It's a great option. I personally don't, you know, I would say use it. I would definitely say use it. You know, you get the increased reload speed with the shotguns and increased attack speed if you got a good roll on it. Actually, it might just fucking come with that in general. I don't remember. I've only played this game, you know, more than 5 times, so it's a 50-50. But yeah, definitely use that. Another thing is you could use the Peregrine Greaves, or if you like to, you could use the MK stand aside, so you get a little bit more spinny action into your fucking shoulder charge. But yeah, pretty much this build, you know, we're just going in. Like I said, the universal remote is very underrated. Nobody uses it. It's, you know, it blows my mind that it's just barely ever used. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some examples. We're going to go into the Crucible, and we're going to show what this motherfucking baby can do. So there we go. That's one of the better PvP classes. Obviously, I did a piss poor fucking job of showing it off. But in all honesty, you know, if you like running around with the universal remote and a fucking sniper rifle, or in some cases another shotgun, you're a fucking asshole. Come the fuck on. I get the meta is a lot of gay bullshit, and that's all Destiny is a bunch of gay bullshit. And you know, I gotta give you some credit. You gotta embrace the fucking gay. So you continue sucking that goddamn dick, and I will catch you motherfuckers later. This game is fucking garbage!